So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mohan Reddy. I'm the SAP FICO trainer, like both Telugu and English. I am ready to teach. So then today I'll discuss the topic is cash journal, like petty cash. So as per SAP terminology, petty cash is called as a cash journal ledger. So మనకి regular గా not only in SAP using companies or whatever each and every company, each and every organization. So here, petty cash is the most important, and petty cash is nothing but whatever the accountant and the accounts department people they can hold the money for the regular day-to-day expenditure purpose. They can withdraw some amount to the cash, uh, and that amount can be spent the regular activities. What are the regular activities, or what are the unexpected what are the unexpected expenditures? What are the unexpected expenditures? Like, for example, if I can take one organization in this organization. Nowadays, petty cash are using not only in a small scale of organizations, small scale of industries, like even though in MNC companies also they can, MNC companies accounts department people are accounts department staff, they cannot accounts department staff also they can use the petty cash. So the main purpose of petty cash is nothing but the main purpose of petty cash is nothing but we can use or we can spend the money for day to day regular or unexpected expenditure. Like, for example, we can like office maintenance, stationery purchases, staff meals, staff food expenditures, and client visit time, client maintenance, food and accommodation, and room and client accommodation. Whatever the expenditures, whatever the unexpected expenditure, what are the unexpected expenditure and small expenditures. These purpose we can use the petty cash. So here, simply in SAP terminology, petty cash is the small amount of money kept by the company for minor expenditure. Minor means small expenditure, such as office supplies. So office related, whatever, office stationery purchase, office maintenance, office items purchase, and stationery and meals, so food items, client lunches, and whatever the stamp and duties. Regular, it's a small repairs and maintenance. These are all comes under the we can. These are all expenditures. We can use the money from petty cash. So in SAP's terminology, simply petty cash is nothing but cash general. So cash general is nothing but petty cash related expenditure. So as per in SAP terminologies, here the complete cash journal processes we can follow the below mentioned configuration. So first of all, configuration process of cash journal ledger like petty cash. So these purpose we need to follow the below mentioned 5 steps. So for step one, create GL account. So based on the GL accounts using with FS00, we can create these five GL accounts. So cash transfer from these five GL accounts, like cash transfer from bank and cash to bank and cash purchases and cash sales, then petty cash. So these are all the GL accounts we need to create. So first of all, I'll explain the briefly about this five GL accounts. Why we need to create the GL accounts. Each and every GL account comes the which GL group. So cash. So first one, cash transfer from bank. So here the meaning is cash transfer from the bank. So it means we can receive the money from bank for the petty cash purpose. So the cash transfer from the bank account, the GL account comes under the current liabilities. So then why we need to set the cash transfer from the GL account? It belongs to current assets. Here the petty cash is nothing but current asset. So petty cash is nothing but we can handle the some money in the form of cash. So it is called the cash comes under the current assets. So this purpose, the cash transfer from the bank. So it means we can receive some amount to the bank to kept in the petty cash mode. So this purpose, petty cash is also current asset. as well as cash transfer from the bank also current asset. So again, cash deposit to the bank. Sometimes so by month ending or week ending, day ending, we can transfer, we can deposit the remaining, whatever the amount remaining we are having the amount in the mode of petty cash. That amount will be transfer, that amount will return and that amount will be returned and deposit to the bank. So bank also so bank account also we treat as a current asset. So cash to bank. So here the remaining petty cash we transfer to the bank. So this is called as a cash to bank. So this is comes under the current asset. So then we will go for the cash purchase. So cash purchase. So cash purchase is nothing but we can spend the money to the purchase of any miscellaneous items for the regular activities using with the petty cash. So here the cash purchase is nothing but some other expenditures, whatever we can call other expenditures or indirect expenditure. Indirect expenditure also we can treat the cash purchases ledger, or else other expenditure group we can mention, we can based on the other expenditure GL group, we can create the GL account for the cash purchase. So again cash sales. So cash sales means here we can receive the cash. So in, for example, cash sales is nothing but some any other miscellaneous items like scrap or whatever, excess material, excess stock, excess office stationery, everything we can sell. We can sell in the form of cash. So in the situations we can receive the cash. So this cash we can add in the petty cash. So these purpose cash sales also comes under the current assets. So finally, petty cash we can create. Petty cash is comes under current assets. Here we can create the petty cash GL account. So the based on these five GL accounts, we will create using with FS00. So after creation of GL, so here let me I'll explain brief information. After that again I'll go for the SAP server. Then I'll done each and every step by step. So then the second step is define number range. So number range. So this this cash general entries purpose we can create the number range. So number range using with FBGJ FBCJC1 T code. So these are all T codes for your process of this below step 2 and step 3 and step 4. I'm sorry, step 4 and step 5 and step 6. So these are all steps, each and every step by step. We are using this T code. So define number and set up cash general. So create or change, delete business transaction, set up print parameters, and finally we can post the cash general posting, cash general entries. So then let's go to the SAP. Let's go to the SAP. So here I can click the SAP server access. Go to the login pad and enter the user ID, password. So here this is the SAP easy access screen, whatever. Then we start the cash general entry process. Step by one. First step is the GL creation process. So here we can create the GL process. So GL account creation process using with FS00. So then go to the FS00, enter. So here then automatically the GL accounts creation screen it will be displayed. So here we can select the company code. So our company code is BARC, select company code, then enter, continue. So then automatically here the company code it will be displayed. So now here we can create one by one the below mentioned GL accounts. So first one, cash transfer from the bank. Cash transfer from the bank, it comes under the current assets. So simply here we can mention CS. So or else we can mention current assets. So cash to bank also current assets. Petty cash also current assets. Cash sales. So cash sales is also other income. Other income. Before that we are having some basic information regarding the each and every GL account. So this purpose I will explain. I'll mention here. Cash purchase comes under the direct other income or other sorry other expenditure. Other expenses or indirect expenditure also we can treat. Indirect expenses also we can treat. Here also other income or else indirect income. Indirect income. So let's go to the SAP server access screen. So here I can create the first one is cash transfer from the bank. So it comes under the current assets. So here we already created a number of GL accounts comes under the GL groups. So current assets GL group we can select here. I think here 200100 up to here up to 200100 to 200113 the GL numbers we already created. So now we are creating one more GL account for this cash transfer from the bank. So here the previous number we need to select here 200113. So now we need to create 200114. So create option, go to the create option, enter here 200114. This is the GL number. Here also we need to change company code. So BIRC, our company code, select here and click here. Then automatically here, before that we can check here company code, whatever we are choosing the company code is updated or not before that. So our company code is BIRC, it automatically selected. So then we'll go for the created GL account. So now we are creating the current accounts, current assets GL account. So here we can select current assets account group. So account group is GL account. So all the current assets as per account terminology, all the current assets, loans and what are loans given and advance given. So each and every all the current assets comes under the balance sheet. So here you can pick the balance sheet. Now we need to create the GL account short test cash transfer from the bank. So cash transfer. I'm sorry. You can use all capital letters. Cash transfer from bank. So long test here we can mention full name. Transfer from bank account. Cash transfer from bank account. So then again we go for the control data. Here we can select automatically the local balance, local currencies is displayed. But if we can select here only local balances. Then select the line item display. Here you can select 001 for the posting date and then go to the create bank interest. So here post automatically only select here. Then field status group, it is the regular activities purpose. So we can select the G001. So general text with allocation, click here and save. So you can see here then automatically 200114 cash transfer from bank. So cash transfer from bank. It means we can receive the money from bank. Cash transfer from bank. From bank means we can receive the money from bank. So it comes under the current assets. So as per our particular general entry configuration process, for configuration steps, we can under the first step, here we can completed the cash transfer GL account created. Then we go for, then we'll go to create a second step like cash to bank. So it means whatever the cash we are having, that cash again we need to deposit to the bank. So these purpose we can create the cash to bank GL account. So cash to bank GL account also comes under the current assets. So here go to the create GL account. So we already created 20014445. So now we can select the 200115 and select here. So go to the type description. Current assets comes under the balance sheet description. Cash to bank. So cash to bank. So cash to bank account. So cash to bank account. Here also same. Cash to bank account. I'm sorry. cash to bank account, and go to the control data, select only local currencies, and line item display 001. It indicates for a posting date. Then go to the create bank interest. Here you can select post automatically option and select G001. It is for the regular transaction purpose. We can select the anytime G001. It likes general text with allocation. So select here. Then go to the save. So then automatically one more GL account, cash to bank account. So the top one is a cash transfer from bank. It means we can receive the cash from the bank. So here cash to bank account. It means we can deposit the cash to bank. So from means we can receive, to means we can deposit to. So now we can create the two GL accounts. Then another GL account. Now we need to create cash purchase other expenditures. So I already explained cash purchase means we can buy any small miscellaneous items for the regular office maintenance, whatever the staff maintenance purpose. We can spend the money for a small regular expenditures. It is called as a cash purchase. So whatever like office stationery items we need to purchase, office maintenance items purchase, staff food and other maintenance purpose we can spend the money. So these are all comes under the cash purchase. So now we need to create the cash purchase ledger. So the cash purchase ledger comes under the indirect expenditures I can choose. So other expenditures are indirect expenditure, whatever I can choose here. So here I can select indirect expenditure. So indirect expenditure. So previously we did not previously maybe we don't have any create we don't have create the GL accounts comes under the indirect expenditure. So we can select we already assigned the GL groups number range. So we can check the OBD for the T code. So go to the new section using with OBD4. So then automatically here we can select our company code BIRC. Click here. So once again, chart of accounts. Our company BIRC, company chart of accounts is BIOC. So select here and click here. So BIOC chart of accounts, under the BIOC chart of accounts now. So now we are searching for indirect expenditure GL number range, like from account to account. So go to the search for the indirect expenditure, administration expenditure group. Sorry, BIOC current assets, current expenditures group, expenditure increase, other income group, or else direct expenditures group. Here we can select the expenditure group also. We have select we are in here in expenditure group also we can select. It's not an issue. So before that, here I can check if indirect expenditure GL group is there or not. So I'll check share capital, reserves and surpluses, interest and group, personal expenditure, raw material, fixed assets, depreciation. So here we can check. So BIOC, this is another company. So from BIOC onwards, so we can tell BIOC is our company code. So here we can select BIOC administration cost, current assets, current liabilities, depreciation expenditures increase. So here we can select if any direct or indirect expenditure we can select, or else we can select the expenditure group. So here I can select the expenditure group. So here expenditure is 5 lakhs to 5 lakhs 50. So 500,000,000. So go to the here expenditure group already created. So here uh, so cash purchase also we can treat as a expenditure. So indirect expenditure or expenditure. before at the time of GL groups creation, we need to assign properly each and every step like expenditure, under the expenditure, direct expenditure, indirect expenditure, income, under the income, direct income, indirect. So these are all each and every segregation we are done in properly. So at the time of the GL accounts creation, we can assign easily. So so in our company, in our BRC company, at the time of GL group creation, here I don't have I did not proper assign a proper GL group creation. So these purpose here I can face some troubles. So it's not an issue. Cash purchase is like we can call it as a we can treat as other expenditure or else indirect expenditures or else expenditures. Whatever the GL groups we can took. So here I'll took for the expenditure GL group. So expenditure GL group. So we already 500. We already updated 50000003. So now we need to create new GL account. So comes under the expenditure GL group, then 500004. So click here, go to the type description here, expenditure group. All the expenditure comes under the profit and loss account. Then here we can and here we can mention the short text. Short text means cash purchase. So cash purchase account. So long text also I'll enter same cash purchase account. So then go to the control data, select only local balances, line item display, 001 indicates for the posting date, then go to the create bank interest. So select post automatically, then field status group, this is also regular expenditure. So this purpose we can enter G001 general text with allocation and save. So then automatically now we'll created one more GL account comes under the expenditure GL group. So we using with 500004 GL number. So the third one, cash purchase GL account also creation completed. So again, we need to create the fourth GL account. So cash sales. So cash sales, it comes under the other income or else indirect income or else income. So now we need to create the GL account cash sales. So here already other income group already in the other income GL group we already mentioned some of the GL, we already created some of the GL accounts. So here only we can create the cash sales GL account. So go to the new GL account creation options, click here. In the other GL account in other income GL groups we all previously mentioned in 300104 up to 300104 GL account we already used. So now we are using 300105 GL number for that our BRC company. Click here, go to type description. So other income also comes under the direct income or direct expenditure, whatever. Sorry, I'm sorry. Other incomes comes under that indirect income. So before that, I'll check, sorry. So select here and edit /n FS00 other income group. Click here. If we have any doubts regarding the particular GL account comes under the which group. So these purpose before that you can check here. Other income GL groups comes under the which account group like profit and loss account balance sheet. So this purpose you can select here. So other income cash discount. We already created this cash GL account. So go to this edit option. So other income comes under the profit and loss account. So here we can select it other income profit and loss account. So in this way we can select in this way we can see previous created GL account comes under the which group. So again then go to the /n FS00 So now here we can create that one more GL account comes under the other income groups like cash sales. So go to the create option. We can select the ending number like 300105, ending after number. Select here, type description, other income. Other income groups comes under the profit and loss account. Create the cash sales GL account. Here also cash, and go to the control data. Select line item or local balance, line item display. 001, it indicates the posting date. Then go to the create bank interest, field status, G001. So, and post automatically and save. So then automatically we can create the one more GL account like cash sales. It comes under the other income group. So before that, once I'll check recording process or not. Okay, done. So then we will need to create one more GL account. So cash sales GL account also we created. So the fifth GL account is like petty cash. So now we need to create petty cash. So petty cash GL accounts comes under the current assets. So then go to the FS00 screen, current assets. So click here. So the current assets we already created number of GL accounts. So we can choose last number, next number. So last number is 200111115. So now we'll create the 2001116. So create option, select create option, and enter the number 2001116. Click here. Go to the type description. Current assets comes under the balance sheet. Short description. Petty cash. Petty cash GL account. Control data. Line item display. D001 for the posting date indication purpose. Create bank interest. The post automatically. G001 for the regular transactions like general with text allocation, and save. Save. So automatically petty cash GL account also created. So we created up to 5 GL accounts. So here I completely explain how to create the GL accounts, and each and every GL accounts comes under the which GL groups I explained detailedly. So then we'll go for the step 2. Here step 2 is the define number range for the cash general. So మనం ఈ అప్ టు పోస్ట్ ఎంట్రీ సిక్స్త్ స్టెప్ లో పోస్ట్ ఎంట్రీ. సో మనం సిక్స్త్ స్టెప్ లో మన జనరల్ ఎంట్రీకి సంబంధించి ఒక పెట్టి క్యాష్ సంబంధించి ఒక ఎంట్రీని. So it comes under the finally after completion of each and every configuration, then only we can post the petty cash entry. So the final sixth step post entry. These purpose we can complete the each and every configuration step by step properly. So then only we can post this entry. So then now we are first step completed, like GL creation complete, process completed. Now we'll go for the second step. So the second step is define number range for the cash general. So cash general, regarding this cash general, we can create the number range. So using with FBCJC1. So we select this T code and go to the SAP. Maybe it is the sign out. So again, go to the login pad, click here, enter password. So enter here. This is the T code for number range creation. So select our company code BARC. Select. So company number range. So number range you can select here 01, and number is 1 to 1000. 1 to 1000 I can mention the number range. Number range as I 1 to 1000 I will assign the number range for the particular general entries. Enter and save. So then automatically the changes were made. So these these petty cash general entries posting purpose. First creation GL accounts creation, then GL accounts purpose. We can number range also we need to assign. Then step 3 set up cash general. So cash general మనం setup చేసుకోవాలి. So using with FBCJ0. So /n and this T code enter. So in this screen here we can select the second one like a 002 also here we can select this 002 and go to the copy option, delete number of deleted entries. I'm sorry. So deleting and not right. So here we can select the this one and copy. So in this company code, we can select the COCD. Company code is our company code is BIRC. Select our company code. Then automatically here 1002. So here we can select the normal 0001. Here we can select general entries starting onwards. Like if you post any entries, the 0001 onwards, we can generate the reports automatically. So GL account. So petty cash general and GL entries we already created. So this purpose here I can select VIRC. 1 minute. 1 minute I have small doubt. So previously I prepared each and everything. So this purpose COCD and chain 00 and company petty cash number, petty cash GL account. So I'm sorry. So here we can select the our company petty cash GL account. So whatever the GL account number just we created, the GL account we need to assign here. So select here and continue petty cash GL account. So here we can select the petty cash. Select here. Here currency euro. Our country currency is INR. So we need to change INR, Indian rupee. So then automatically enter. One minute. So each and every step by step I created. Save. So the transport request it will be generated now created. So here VARC company code GL number and starting we can select it and our company petty cash GL account as well as currency also we can select then automatically save. So here uh, first step is completed. I mean second step set up the cash general is nothing but using with the this T code we can done here. So then create GL or delete business transactions. So then go to the step 4 using it FBGT code FBCJC2. So go to the SAP/N/N enter. So the screen it will be displayed here. We can select up to 6th. So 1 to 6th here we can select 1 to 6th 1 3. Why here we can I can select these are all the come the cash general business transactions. It is automatically predefined. So this purpose here I can select these are all these all sixth column sixth rows and go to the new entry. So I'm sorry and copy. So automatically whatever the columns is whatever the columns like cash general business transfer these ledgers we can select it. These are all it will be displayed when you can select automatically. When we can select as copy automatically it will be displayed. So here each and every COCD. So the 0005 0006. So these are all places we can change our company code. Our company code is BIRC. So BIRC is our company code. So we can select here and change the all numbers. Automatically we can change the BIRC. So then here we can change the GL. These are the GL accounts related to another company. So now we can select, we can change the our BIRC company, what we just now created the GL accounts. The related GL accounts number here we can mention like a cash transfer from bank. So cash transfer from bank. So cash transfer from bank GL account we can select cash transfer from bank. So this GL account we created. So click here. So then automatically the GL number it will be displayed. So we can create one more here also. We need to assign our company code. Cash transfer from the bank. So cash transfer from the bank. So cash transfer from the bank here. This one is the cash transfer from the bank. Cash transfer to the bank. So here we can select the cash transfer from bank. So this one cash transfer to the bank. So we can deposit the bank amount to the bank. So select here and cash deposit to the bank and a cash to bank ledger we can select cash to bank account. So this one. So this payment to customer or payment to vendor, these two GL accounts creation is not a mandatory. So then here we can, this one also you can delete and select here cash purchase, cash purchase ledger GL account we can select. So go to the company, cash purchase. So cash purchase account here we can select and cash sales. So here cash sales GL account GL number we need to assign. Cash sale. And here the two tags under this column tax codes. So these two are we can remove. Why? Because these two tax codes. It is not related to our company code. So once again, cash sale. And here in this tax column, these two tax code we need to remove because of these tax codes are not related to our company code. And then enter and save. Transport request is generated, then automatically save. So here the create, change, delete business transactions option also we can complete it. Then setup print parameter. So using with this T code, we can assign the setup print parameter. So without this option, we are not able to check we are not able to get the print regarding this related cash general entries. So then go to the FBCJ C3 T codes. So these are all T codes very important for the cash general entries purpose. So slash and enter cash and enter. So once again I'll check. So here each and every step by step I already prepared. Not only me. So at the time of configuration process, if you are doing any, if you are raising any doubts, so in this manner we can clear each and every doubts properly. So this purpose I can create step by step print parameters. So here we can select the 0005 and change company code and save. So here 0005 select, copy as, our change our company code BIRC. Just now here the pinned parameters purpose we can change our company code. We can add the company code in this scenario. So enter, save, transport record generated. So now we completed the up to. So here now we completed up to fifth step, like all the parameters, all the configurations completed before posting the entry. So in this cache general or petty cache configuration processes, step by step, we completed up to fifth step. So GL account creation completed, GL number range given process completed, cache general setup completed, as well as create delete business transaction related or process completed. Then finally print parameters also completed. So now we'll go for the post entry. So how we can post the cache general, how we can post the petty cache entries in SAP. So let me explain brief clearly. So then go to the SAP /n indicate for the back screen, home screen. So using with post entry, FBCJ for the cache, FBCJ T code is the most important T code for the cache general entries or petty cache entries forwarding purpose, petty cache entries posting purpose. So here I can select the FBCJ and go to the SAP, paste this T code, enter. So then automatically the cache general 0001 company code SSMB. So here our company code is not SSMB, our company code BARC. So this is the cache general entry screen. So now we can change our company code, like our company code, cache general company code purpose. So change cache general. So here we can check BIRC, our company code, select. So now we can check cache general 001 company code for the BARC. So now this is the cache general GL account screen. So the total opening balance is zero, then closing balance also zero. So here we don't still we don't done any single entry. So now I'll go for the post each and every entry regarding the cash receipts and cash payments. Each and everything I'll explain. So now we can take first of all petty cash. First of all, we need to draw some amount for the petty cash purpose. So like we can take the cash receipt. Cash receipt means in this petty cash GL accounts, we need to receive some amount. So this purpose here we can select the receipt. Payment means we can pay the amount through the petty cash amount. So this purpose we can use the cash payments. Cash receipts means we can receive the any amount from bank or any other incomes in petty cash. So this purpose you can the cash receipt. So now we'll enter the cash receipt. Cash receipt option. So business transactions, click here, company code then automatically picked. So now cash transfer from bank. Here from bank ante. So cash transfer from bank. So bank nunchi cash and so the cash will received from bank and and deposit to the petty cash GL account. So this purpose we can select cash transfer from the bank. Select here. So now here I can take some like 50,000 petty cash from bank, not 50,000 or some are based on the company transactions. The accountants based on the company transactions based on the company transaction range wise, the accountants can maintain the petty cash amounts. Petty cash amounts. So here I can select the for example 30,000 amount. I can draw 30,000 amount I can draw from bank for petty cash regular expenditure and enter. So no amount authorization for the customers and vendors and company code. So this is the tolerance group error. So I already mentioned many times at the time of my interview, at the time of I explain interview questions. So no amount authorization for customers and vendors in company code. No amount authorization for customers and vendors in company code. It is means this is the tolerance group for employees. So click here. You can enter the company code, initiate the maintain the table company code. So here a tolerance group and go to the new section OB 53 VIRC. I'm sorry, OB 57. So OB57 is the tolerance group T code. So using with this T code and go to the position username 36 user 60 is our user. Select here SSTG company is there. So we need to change the BITG. So BITG indicates for the BARC company code or tolerance group. So now we are doing any transaction under the BARC company. So this purpose we can select and save, and transport request also generated. So then automatically tolerance group assigned. So then go to the another screen, enter. So before that we can one more just back and once again one more time we'll do this one and so our company BARC. Before that, here we can select based on the company transactions of the petty cash closing balance. It will be submitted to the higher authorities or day by day. Some of the companies it will be submitted weekly. Some of the companies the petty cash amount balance to be submitted by month and every month wise. So this purpose here we can select month wise means date wise, week wise, or 2 day wise. So for the reporting, final reporting purpose in this section, I will select today option. So today option and now we can go to the receipt. So for some, we will receive some money to the bank for the petty cash purpose. Select here and go to the cash transfer from bank option. Amount 30,000. I'll enter. So previously, it shows tolerance amount group. So that is the tolerance amount authorization for the particular employee user ID. So now we assign and then completed. So then go to the post cell option. So the finally, if the document posted, then automatically here this bar, the green mark, it will be displayed when the document posted successfully. So now it shows the red color symbol and we can select here and post cell. So interval 2 does not exist for the reference BELEG, BIRC, FBN1. So ఈ error చూడంగానే the error indicates for the completely whenever you can display this type of error like interval 02 does not exist for the object RF BELEG. BARC. సో మన BARC కంపెనీకి సంబంధించి మనం ఈ పత్తి క్యాష్ రిలేటెడ్ సంబంధించిన జిఎల్ ఎంట్రీ పోస్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు నెంబర్ రేంజ్ ని అసైన్ చేయలేదు అంటుంది. సో దీనికి సంబంధించి క్యాష్ రిసిప్ట్ కి సంబంధించి జిఎల్ అకౌంట్ ని జిఎల్ నెంబర్ రేంజ్ ని మెన్షన్ చేయలేదు. సో ఇది నెంబర్ రేంజ్ ఎర్రర్. సో కంప్లీట్లీ వీ కెన్ గో టు ద ఇట్ కంప్లీట్లీ దిస్ ఈస్ ద నెంబర్ రేంజ్ ఎర్రర్. సో using with the FBN1 we can fill the number range. So close it and go to the new screen and go to the FBN1. So company code BIRC intervals. So previously it shows number 2. Oh, number here 02. 02 is the number range. So and go to the plus mark. Select here 02 and the financial year 2024. Before that we can check the what is the previous last number. So here 8,500. So 8,500 is the last number. So this purpose we can select 8501 8501 8501 to 9,000. Enter and save. So now the number range error also we can rectify and then go to the previous screen. So we can observe here previously it shows the red mark Then whenever we can clear the number range error, then automatically it shows the yellow color. So now if we can post this one, then automatically, if we can post this cell, then automatically here the green color option it will be displayed. So select here and post cell. So then automatically that the green cell indicates the document was posted. Shouldn't entry posted in general ledger and cash GL. So whenever the automatically the color green color display, then automatically the GL accounts will be displayed. So once you can observe here, then automatically the 30,000 the balance it will be added to the particular GL account. So now we'll go to the another entry. So cash payment. So using this cash payment option, we can go and select here. Cash payment is nothing but we can buy any goods and services using with this petty cash amount. Like this petty cash amount we are using for the regular expenditure, like regular unexpected expenditure at the at office locations. So this purpose we are using this petty cash. So cash payment. So cash payment is payment to vendor. So here we can select payment to vendor. So payment to vendor is nothing but cash payment or else cash purchase. Cash purchase also it can comes under the payment. So cash purchase is nothing but if you can buy any goods and services or material using with cash, then automatically it comes under the cash. Then automatically we need to pay cash. So this purpose we can use the cash purchase. Select here. So 5,000 rupees of worth we can buy some goods and services, then enter and select here post cell. So here we can also observe that automatically the green mark it will be displayed, the entry posted. So out of this 30,000, we can out of 30,000 amount will be received from the bank for the petty cash purpose. Out of this 30,000, we can spend 5,000 for the cash purchase, whatever the material whatever the stationery or goods and services, whatever the material we can buy using with this petty cash. So here we can observe then automatically cash balance for this today, total 30,000 petty cash we can receive, include out of this 30,000 we can spend 5,000, then the closing balance is 25,000. So now now we'll go for the one more entry, cash receipt. So previously cash purchase entry we posted, now we can posted the cash sale. So we can go and go cash sale. We can select the cash sale GL account. So whatever the like office stationery, excess stationery, we can sell or scrap material, whatever the material unnecessary things, whatever the unnecessary things, whatever the extra things, whatever the scrap materials, the company will sell on cash model. So these situations, these scenarios, we can use the cash sale. So we can sell the material for 10,000 rupees. Cash sale, enter. Select here. Before the document posting, we can select here and go to the post cell. Then automatically document posted. Whenever the document posted successfully, the green color option it will be indicated. Then now the total receipts, so 30,000 cash from bank and 10,000 for the cash sales. Total receipts is 40,000. Out of this 40,000, 5,000 cash payments will be done. So the remaining balances it will be 35,000. So then we'll go for maybe one more entry, cash payment. So select here, payment from customer, payment to vendor. Here we can select a payment from customer is nothing but we can sell any goods and services, then automatically we can receive the money in the form of cash from the customer. Payment to the vendor means if we can buy any goods and services to the particular vendor, so then we need to pay the some amount to the particular vendor. So this purpose we can pay the money to the we can pay money to the vendor in the form of money from petty cash GL account. So then we can select the payment vendor. Click here, payment to vendor. Here I can select vendor. We can buy the goods and services from the vendor. The rupees of 8,000. Just I mentioned 8,000. Enter. So the petty cash is nothing but mostly 90% of the petty cash we can use we can use and spend money for the regular expenditure, and not only for the vendor and customer payments, when customer and vendor payments purpose. It is the direct expenditure like office related expenditure, stationery purchases, staff maintenance, staff welfare, client maintenance, client welfare, traveling expenditure, whatever the unexpected regular expenditure purpose, we can use the petty cash. So mostly 90% of petty cash we can use by the regular expenditure. Some of the scenarios we can spend the money, like some of the vendors emergency situations we need to pay some basic amount. So in these situations we can pay the money to the vendor from petty cash GL account. So in these situations we can select the money payment to the vendor and enter the money and whom to pay, which vendor we need to pay. So this purpose we can select the vendor, select this option, then automatically whatever the vendors we already created in company code, so these are all vendors, it will be displayed. So then we can select the first one, enter, select, post cell. So then automatically document posted. So here the total cash receipts 40,000 and include that total cash payments is 13,000. So out of remaining balance is 27,000. So now we'll go for the one more cash deposit, cash payment. So now we'll deposit the remainder out of this total 27,000 by this day ending. I can deposit a total 20,000 amount. I'll deposit to the bank. So why? Because by date wise, day by here I can select the today data. It means date wise complete the balances we can deposit it. We can close the petty cash balances, whatever. So this purpose I can again I'll deposit some out of this 27,000. I'll deposit 25,000 to the bank. So select the cash payments and already our company code is display. Cash transfer to the bank. It means whatever the petty cash related 27,000 we are having. Out of this 20,000, now I'll 25,000 I will return to bank. Return deposit to the bank. So cash transfer to the bank. Select here amount 25,000. Enter and select this one post sell. So then automatically total receipts 40,000, total payments 38,000, including bank deposit. The closing balance is 2,000. So today, as per today, petty cash GL balance is 2,000. So before that, you can check each and every transaction using with cash general option. So click here, cash general or print to cash general. So click here. So you can observe this, the total transaction as per today. So first the transaction is 30,000. We can receive the amount 30,000 from the bank and 5,000. Cash purchase purpose we can spend 5,000 and cash sale purpose we can receive the 10,000 and cash payment to the vendor. So vendor payment purpose we can spend 80,000 and again 25,000 return deposit to the bank. So the finally 38,000 total expenditure, 40,000 receipts, and the closing balance is 20,000. So in this the closing balance is 2,000. So in this scenario, we can observe this each and everything. So not this is a client educational mode. Not only education mode. If we go for the real time experience, if you go the real time also, the same procedure and same procedure and same configurations each and everything. So thank you, Andy. Thank you so much, and please subscribe my YouTube channel and please subscribe my YouTube channel. I'm also expecting more views and more subscription. So this each and compared to other YouTube channels, here I will provide one of the best option. That one is each and every step by step how we can process each and every step by step. I'll update it in next worksheet. So this worksheet also. Worksheet link also I'll update it in description mode at the time of this video uploading. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please subscribe my YouTube channel.